For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. The ancient reptilians of Nuku Hiva. Across many places on our planet, archaeologists continue to uncover unusual artifacts. Ones that don't solve history's mysteries, but instead multiply them. Among these are the bizarre statues found on Nuku Hiva Island, unlike anything else on Earth. When you first see them, you can't help but wonder what kind of imagination created such enigmatic beings. Or perhaps these sculptures were modeled after extraterrestrials who once visited the island. Nuku Hiva is a quadrangular atoll with an area of 330 square kilometers, 30 kilometers in length and 15 kilometers wide. It is the largest island in the Marquesas Archipelago in French Polynesia. The name Nuku Hiva translates to the majestic island, a fitting name given the island's breathtaking natural beauty. Lush greenery coexists with rugged mountains, and the spectacular underwater world dazzles even the most seasoned traveler. Adding to this scenery are two extinct volcanoes embraced by sharp cliffs. The crater of one volcano has become a lake, an extremely rare sight. Nuku Hiva is also free from natural disasters, making it a kind of paradise on Earth. Despite its size, the island is sparsely populated, home to just over 2,000 people. From the depths of time. In the mid-20th century, American archaeologists carried out excavations on the island. Their findings suggest the first settlers arrived around 100 BCE, likely from Samoa. These early inhabitants later colonized New Zealand, the Cook Islands, Tahiti, and Hawaii. The people of Nuku Hiva primarily worked with stone, which is why stone houses, the famous tiki statues, and other stone structure existed as early as 1100 CE. Over centuries, the island's population grew rapidly. When Europeans first arrived, Nuku Hiva was home to about 100,000 people. The U.S. attempted to claim the island but failed. In 1842, France took possession of Nuku Hiva and began building a Catholic cathedral. Despite frequent visits by Christian missionaries, the new religion struggled to take hold. Intertribal warfare and diseases introduced by Europeans, against which the natives had no immunity, gradually decreased the population. In 1863, a smallpox epidemic killed around 1,000 people. Peruvian slave traders abducted locals, and by 1883, Chinese opium imports exacerbated the demographic crisis. By 1934, only about 600 residents remained. Like many ancient peoples, the locals have a legend about the island's origin. According to their mythology, the god Ono promised his wife he would build a home in a single day. He gathered all the land on earth to form the islands, each representing a part of that home. Nuku Hiva was the roof. The leftover earth became the island Oahuka, located just east of Nuku Hiva. The cannibals of Nuku Hiva. Because this small landmass was densely populated, food scarcity was a major issue. The locals primarily consumed plant-based food, breadfruit, bananas, cassava, etc. But protein sources were limited. Even fishing couldn't provide enough food for everyone. According to scholars, this scarcity likely led to the practice of cannibalism among some local tribes, not just for ritualistic purposes, but also for nutrition. Still, rituals shouldn't be discounted. The islanders worshipped the sea god Ika, to whom they offered human sacrifices. The unfortunate victim would be captured like a fish, tied up, and hung from a tree over the altar. For a time they were left untouched, then beaten on the head until their brain was destroyed. Some researchers believe that women and children practiced cannibalism as a matter of survival, while men consumed enemies to gain their strength. They even collected the skulls of those they had eaten. The visitors at first glance. Nuku Hiva seems like any other Polynesian island, stunning nature and exotic traditions. But the village of Toa houses several unique statues that have no equivalent in the world. Believed to be stone representations of ancient Polynesian deities. These tiki idols date back to the 11th–14th centuries. Yet, unlike other statues around the world, these have extremely unusual features. They appear to depict non-human beings. These stone figures have bulging bellies, elongated heads with huge eyes, and in some cases, pronounced phalluses. Their garments resemble space suits or protective gear. Scientists remain unsure whether these are the product of a sculptor's imagination or a record of actual encounters with unknown beings. Even the most skeptical researchers agree. These statues show very few human characteristics. In fact, the tikis closely resemble descriptions of beings from other worlds. Could the islanders have actually seen them and even worshipped them? The largest statue stands 2.5 meters tall. Each idol represents a different god. None of the carvings are identical. Locals believe these tikis carry the powers of the gods they represent. One helps in battle, another wards off misfortune, another ensures good harvests, and so on. Proponents of the ancient alien theory believe these tikis were modeled after different extraterrestrials. Some sculptures resemble reptilians, considered by some UFO researchers to be among the oldest and most malevolent beings in the universe. Another group of statues may represent the so-called Greys, with their slender bodies, thin limbs, and large heads. Only their disproportionately large eyes and mouths give away their extraterrestrial origin. Could the people of Nuku Hiva have been visited by beings from the stars and carved their memory in stone?